Welcome back, everyone. We're ready to get going again as this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports continues. Players are topped off with Gatorade, hydrated, and ready to get going again as well. Look at Joe Johnson. He's really been playing well.
And in terms of points in that first half, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
And, Greg, that tells you all you need to know about what a talent he is. I mean, I'll bet he adds a lot more to his totals after the break.
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. Look at Joe Johnson. He's really been playing well.
It's as if he can get to the rim any time he wants. And in that first half, he wanted to quite a bit.
And that's where his points were coming from. I mean, the defense has to do a much better job of challenging him at the rim.
Brown at the 2 with Johnson at the 3. Brook Lopez is out there with Young. And it's Jack in at the point guard. So that's the Nets 5. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That's foul number 2 for him. On the wing, Johnson. A stupendous finish in traffic. Johnson's got 12.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations, Greg, have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
The Nets have come up with 3 misses and 5 attempts so far at the line. That free throw good from Brown.
2 shots.
And Brown drops them both. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Lee goes in. Outside Conley. Randolph a screen. Conley with it. Now Jack defending. There's the 3. And there's Green on the assist by Conley. Conley's got 3 assists tonight. Brown the pass to Lopez. Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got his 3rd rebound on the night. The Grizzlies trail by 7. And Green now, top of the key. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. The Nets have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Offensive rebound. Lopez. And terrific work on the offensive glass when he picks up 2.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Timeout called the Grizzlies.
He just, like every other coach, can't stand when the defense gives up points on the inside. And, boy, are they struggling in there.
Yeah, well, they're getting pummeled in there. So you've got to figure out a way to make some adjustments to try to change that around, and that's why he needed the timeout.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Robinson's checked in for Young. And it's Bogdanovich in for Johnson. Brooklyn leading by 9. Here's Bogdanovich. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the 2 teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
From 11 feet away, goes back up, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Kevin, a chance here to check out how the Grizzlies ranked in the NBA last season. 6th in steals, 7th in free throw percentage, and they were top 10 in fewest team turnovers. This team has a number of players that take care of the ball and value every possession.
Yeah, but you touched on their steal ranking. I mean, really a reflection of the quickness and awareness on the defensive end. They gambled some for sure, but overall, I like the approach they brought at that end of the floor.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Bargnani comes in for Brook Lopez. And Ellington is subbed in for Markel Brown. And, oh, here we go. Carter's got it in the fast break chance. And another miss by Memphis. Brooklyn leading by 11. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And Jack, here we go. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
Sounds good. What a big-time mismatch it's been in the post. Where's the defensive adjustment? They're getting housed down there.
Yeah, something's got to change. A double team, maybe a substitution, but this is getting out of hand.
Here's Udrih. Soft touch off the glass.
Good look. He'll make that one most of the time.
The Nets have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. There's the dish to Bogdanović. Outside Jack. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Bargnani. No luck. And Memphis the other way now.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
Carter up top. Ellington defending. And Bargnani sends it back. The 3 from Barnes. The offensive rebound. Out to Carter. From past the arc. Carter can't get that one to fall. Jack. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Brooklyn ahead, up by 10. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. Here's Conley. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. A lot of defense with Conley and Lee in the backcourt. Tony Allen is out there with Green. And it's Gasol at the 5 roaming the paint. Nets leading by 10. And it's Young finishing it off.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense could do.
Conley kicks to Lee. Gasol's in the post. Lopez covering.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying annex to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
Lee kicks to Conley. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Gasol with the steal. And now here's Lee, the fast break opportunity. Here's Allen. And that's a foul. It's called on Wayne Ellington. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
And they've gotten good looks, you know, so that's one reason they're frustrated. Maybe he can come up with something to get them an easy one, maybe get to the line.
Yeah, you know, that may be the answer for them. But you know what else, Greg? Ultimately, I think because they're getting good shots, they'll make a better percentage of them going forward.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Yes, guys, over that last break, I listened to Dave Yeager address his team. He is not happy with their perimeter defense, saying, guys, way too many open shots for them beyond the three-point line. We've got to press up closer and try to crowd them off the arc. Guys, we'll see if they got the message.
Thanks again, Doris. Here's Johnson, and the layup's good off the glass.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
Kicks it to Allen. dishes it to Green. Right at the free throw line. Rebounded by the Nets. Lopez has got 4 rebounds in this game. Sloan dishes to Jack.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
I've been impressed with how well they've penetrated tonight, too.
Zach Randolph, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Feeds to Gasol. Lays it up and banks it in. Gasol's got 4 points now in the quarter. Nets leading by 9. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game. And the Nets with possession here. They've led by as many as 14 points. Johnson kicks to Young.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
I tell you what, he clearly had a brain freeze on that one. You might just as well keep going straight to the bench.
Brown, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And Young, here we go. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne. No doubt about it, he has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
The Grizzlies trail by 13. Conley against Jack. Conley, the pass to Lee. Rebounded by the Nets. Young's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Johnson dishes to Jack. Back to Johnson. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
Maybe the ball was a little slick. I don't know. That's a pass he should have handled, though.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. It's stolen by Brown. Got a piece of it. Lopez against Lee. Lopez inside.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Nets.
Clark, the biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other team.
You know, I thought both teams worked hard at both ends, but sky-high field goal percentage and pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Excellent effort tonight.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The stats tell us, Greg, that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
And a great team effort, but still, what an individual performance for Johnson. He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long. Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
Conley for 3. That's good. Young outside. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, and I thought good execution really played a big part throughout.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan along with our entire